Before midnight tonight, someone or something will knock. But Archangel Michael says, it is not who you think. Do not react in fear. Do not rush to open the door. Listen first. This message has been sent to you for a reason. What you are sensing isn't random. It is divine timing. A test, perhaps, but one meant to awaken your awareness, not to frighten you. The angels say, there are moments in life when an old energy returns, not to haunt you, but to show you how far you have come. That's what this night is about. It is not about danger. It is about discernment. Michael whispers, not every knock deserves your attention. Some things come only to test whether you have learned the lessons your soul asked for. So breathe deeply now. Center yourself. The air around you feels still, charged, and calm at once. That is how you know the angels are near. Michael's light appears as a faint shimmer at first, a blue and golden glow forming around you. It doesn't approach to scare you. It approaches to shield you. He says softly, I am here, not because there is darkness near you, but because your light is expanding. When the light grows, the shadows come closer, not to win, but to fade. You can feel that truth settling inside your chest. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel it move through your heart, your lungs, your entire being. This isn't just air. This is spirit flowing through you. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heartbeat slow. As you breathe, whisper to yourself, I am protected by light. Write it in the comments if you can. Say it out loud if you feel ready. Every time you repeat it, it strengthens the energy field around you, your divine shield. Michael reminds you, some knocks come from the past. They sound familiar, but they do not belong in your present. You know exactly what he means. There's a name, a memory, or a feeling that lingers at the edge of your awareness. You thought you were done with it, yet it somehow reappears, especially on nights like this. But now you understand, it's not a curse or a coincidence. It's an echo of who you once were, returning to see if you will respond differently this time. You used to react with emotion, confusion, maybe even pain. You used to open every door without thinking, hoping that what waited on the other side would bring closure. But tonight is different. Tonight, you stand in awareness. You are not the same person you were. Michael says, your silence is more powerful than your reaction. The energy that once pulled you can no longer control you, because the moment you stop feeding it, it dissolves. Visualize your space now. See a door before you simple, glowing faintly with light. Imagine Archangel Michael standing in front of it, his sword burning with blue fire, his wings open like a wall of protection. The air hums softly. You know you are safe. He says, before opening any door, physical, emotional, or spiritual, ask this. Does this bring peace? If the answer feels heavy, wait. The angels do not want you to live in fear. They want you to live in clarity. They remind you that discernment is not rejection, it's wisdom. Not everything that seeks entry deserves it. Not every opportunity, not every person, not every emotion is meant to stay. Some simply appear to see if you have learned how to say no. Now, take another deep breath. Feel your energy settle into calm focus. Imagine a soft blue flame forming at your feet, then rising upward around you. This is Michael's shield, the flame of truth. It burns away confusion, illusion, and fear. It doesn't destroy, it purifies. You can feel its warmth, steady and unshakable. This light belongs to you now. It is your awareness, your spiritual armor. Whisper again. Only love and truth may enter my space. Let those words echo through your heart. Say them slowly. Mean them. They are not just words. They are a command to the universe. As you say them, your entire energy field brightens. The walls of your home shimmer with subtle golden light. The air feels lighter, more alive. You can sense peace settling over you like a soft blanket. Michael stands tall beside you. The knock that is coming, he says, may come as a thought, a dream, a message, or even a person. It might arrive gently, or it might try to provoke reaction. But remember this, your power is in your stillness. You nod. You can already feel what he means. There have been so many times in your life when you rush to respond, to fix, to understand, but not tonight. Tonight, you wait, you breathe, you let the energy reveal itself. If it comes in peace, you will feel it. If it comes in disguise, it will fade before it reaches your heart. Michael's sword glows brighter, filling the room with blue radiance. The energy in the space shifts. The air feels alive with quiet authority. He speaks again. I do not fight for you because you are weak. I stand with you because you have chosen awareness. Awareness is the true shield. It is what turns fear into wisdom. Those words resonate deeply. You understand now that protection is not about hiding or defending. It's about seeing clearly. You realize that fear's power has always come from your attention. The moment you stop feeding it, it loses form. And in this silence, in this stillness, you feel free. You stand taller now. Your breath flows smoothly. You feel grounded yet light. You are no longer reacting to what might come you. You are simply aware. Michael smiles. You have already passed the test, he says, because you chose peace before the knock even came. There's a soft sound outside, something faint, like a gentle tap. You notice it, but your heart doesn't race. You just breathe. You smile slightly, knowing that awareness itself has changed everything. Whatever that sound was, it has no power here. Your space is sealed in light. The angels are near. You can feel the energy around your home pulsing softly, like invisible wings wrapping you in safety. You know this energy will remain long after this moment ends, because it comes from within you. You are not waiting for the light anymore, you are the light. Repeat to yourself one more time. I am protected by light. I am safe. I am aware. Each phrase sinks deeper, anchoring itself into your energy. Archangel Michael steps closer, his voice like thunder softened by compassion. If you remember only one thing tonight, he says, remember this. Awareness is peace. Fear is noise. When you choose awareness, the noise fades and the truth stands clear. You inhale slowly. You can feel the truth of it vibrate in your body. The air feels cleaner. The night feels calm. There's no more waiting, no more wondering what's behind the door. There's only serenity. And for the first time, you understand the deeper meaning of Michael's warning. It was never about what might come from outside. It was always about awakening what's already inside. Your calm, your clarity, your divine strength. The angels whisper softly, you are safe, you are ready, you are light. And as you stand there, surrounded by golden blue radiance, you know it's true. The blue light expands around you like a quiet ocean wave, wrapping the entire room in its calm radiance. The space feels different now still, sacred, alive. The air vibrates with a faint hum, as though unseen wings are stirring. You realize that what you're feeling isn't just protection, it's remembrance. You're remembering your true state peace. Archangel Michael's voice drifts through the silence, strong yet gentle. This night, he says, is not about fear. It's about awareness. The energy that approaches is not meant to frighten you. It's meant to show you how steady you've become. You breathe in, slow and deliberate, feeling that truth ripple through your chest. The tension that once lived in your body dissolves. The past can no longer reach you in the same way, because you're re-meeting it differently now, with presence instead of panic. Michael continues, his words flowing like light. Some energies come back only to see if you still believe in them. They knock softly, wearing the mask of the familiar old memories, old patterns, old emotions. But you are not the same soul who once answered. This time you simply observe. You close your eyes and feel your awareness open wider. Memories surface a voice, a look, a situation that used to unbalance you. But as it arises, you just watch. You don't resist, you don't react. The emotion softens and fades on its own. It's like watching mist disappear when sunlight touches it. Michael's voice grows warmer. You see? The moment you stop fighting, the illusion falls apart. Fear was never real. It was only energy waiting for your attention. Now, when you choose awareness, that energy has nowhere left to hide. He pauses, then adds, discernment is not rejection. It's love with clarity. You are not closing doors out of fear. You are keeping them closed because your peace is sacred. Those words land softly, but deeply. You understand now that saying no isn't cold or defensive. It's an act of devotion to your peace, to your growth, to the light you've cultivated. You can love something and still release it. You can forgive and still move on. Take another breath. Inhale slowly. Feel the air fill your lungs with quiet power. Exhale gently. Imagine the blue light expanding with your breath, reaching every corner of your home, your mind, your heart. The light doesn't build walls. It creates clarity. It doesn't trap. It frees. Michael says, fear builds walls. Awareness opens gates of light. You don't need to fight the dark. You only need to see it clearly, and it will fade. The simplicity of that truth sinks into your body. You've spent so long trying to control outcomes, to defend yourself against what might happen. But tonight, you don't need to do that. Tonight, you simply are, and that's enough. The air grows warmer. You feel a pulse of energy in your palms, like invisible heat. That's the vibration of alignment. The angels are working through you now, balancing, soothing, cleansing. Every cell in your body feels lighter. You can almost hear them whisper, breathe, let go, you are safe. Michael speaks again. If something approaches your door, physical or emotional, pause before reacting. Ask your heart, does this feel like peace? Not logic, not habit peace. That's the only measure that matters, because peace is how heaven speaks. You think about those words. How many times have you rushed to decide, to fix, to react before even feeling? How often did you ignore your own intuition because the noise of the world was louder? But not now. The angels have helped you remember what peace feels like, and once you remember peace, you can't mistake it for anything else. You place your hand over your chest. The rhythm of your heartbeat feels like a drum of light. You realize that this beat steady, soft, constant is your anchor. Whenever confusion comes, you can return to this sound and remember the truth. You are guided. You are safe. You are never alone. Michael says, what approaches tonight is not danger, it's reflection. A reflection of who you once were. It comes to show you how deeply you've grown. You will not be shaken because you are rooted in light. You can almost see him now, tall, radiant, with a calm strength that feels eternal. His sword glows, not in aggression, but in clarity. He points it toward the unseen, and the air clears instantly. This sword cuts through illusion, he says. Not through flesh or form, but through fear. There's a gentle silence after that. It feels like the world itself is holding its breath. And in that stillness, something miraculous happens. You feel yourself remembering peace as if it's your original home. There's no effort, no technique, no resistance. Just awareness. The blue light around you starts to shimmer with streaks of gold. It feels like being wrapped in sunlight and moonlight at the same time. The energy hums softly, the sound of divine presence itself. Michael says, this is the light of truth. When you rest in it, nothing can harm you, because harm cannot exist in truth. Fear dissolves in awareness like darkness fades before dawn. You smile. You understand now that all those times you felt unsafe, it wasn't because darkness was stronger. It was because you had forgotten your own light. And now, you've remembered. Whisper quietly, "Only love and truth may enter my space." As the words leave your lips, they don't just hang in the air, they vibrate. The sound itself becomes a force, a shield, a frequency. You can feel it seal your energy like a golden halo. Michael speaks again, his voice a soft command. This energy will last as long as you believe in it. Protection is not something I give you, it's something I awaken within you. The realization moves through you like a current. You are not waiting for safety to arrive. You are the safety. You are not asking for light. You are the light. Everything you sought has always been inside you, waiting for you to remember. Outside, maybe the wind stirs. Maybe the night grows deeper. But within you, the glow only brightens. The shadows no longer feel threatening. They feel like part of a cycle that no longer controls you. Michael says, "Now, breathe once more. With every exhale, release fear. With every inhale, draw in light." The balance between the two is where wisdom lives. You follow his words. The rhythm of your breath becomes like ocean waves, steady, endless, cleansing. Each breath carries you deeper into calm. The energy in the room steadies into pure tranquility. Then, softly, he adds, "Soon you may hear something, a memory, a sound, a call. But when it comes, do not fear. Simply listen. You'll know instantly whether it carries light or shadow, because now your awareness can tell the difference." You nod slowly, eyes still closed, feeling that truth move through every part of you. You're no longer nervous about what the night might bring. There's no anxiety, no racing thoughts. Just stillness, just trust. And as you rest in that energy, Michael's final words of this moment echo through your heart. Your silence is sacred. When you choose awareness over reaction, you've already opened the right door. You breathe again, and with each breath, you feel lighter. You realize that the night no longer holds fear, it holds peace. The knock may still come, but now you understand. You are not the one waiting for the light to enter. You are the one carrying it. The blue light continues to expand, filling every corner of your space until it feels like the air itself is glowing. You can almost hear the hum of energy surrounding you, soft, steady, protective. Everything feels calm now, sacred, as if the world has slowed just enough for you to truly listen. Archangel Michael's voice echoes again, deep and reassuring. Awareness is your greatest weapon. It does not fight, it observes. It does not attack, it understands. His words ripple through your chest, resonating in your heart like the sound of a bell. This night, he continues, is not meant to bring fear, but remembrance. You are not learning to defend yourself. You are remembering that you were never in danger to begin with. You take a deep breath, letting his words settle into you. The truth feels warm. You realize that the real battle was never against something outside of you. It was always within your perception. Fear once made you react, but awareness now allows you to rest. You sense something shifting around you, a new vibration in the air. It feels like a memory stirring. Maybe an old thought, an old voice, or the faint echo of someone from your past. It's almost as if time itself bends slightly, letting an old energy step forward for one last test. You can feel its familiarity, but you no longer attach to it. You don't tense up. You simply watch it appear. Michael speaks gently. What you are sensing is not here to harm you. It is here to acknowledge your transformation. This old energy cannot stay because you no longer feed it with attention. You have reclaimed your light. You breathe out slowly, and as you do, that old presence seems to dissolve, almost as if it bows before you and fades into the blue flame surrounding your aura. You feel lighter, clearer. The silence that follows isn't empty. It's alive with peace. Michael's light grows stronger. His wings stretch outward, vast and brilliant, illuminating the room in gold and sapphire hues. You feel the presence of something eternal in the air, like the heartbeat of creation itself, pulsing alongside yours. This is what divine power feels like, he says softly. Not dominance, but peace. Not control, but harmony. You are learning to live from the still point of awareness. His words touch something ancient inside you, something that recognizes truth when it hears it. You realize that what you're experiencing now isn't just spiritual guidance. It's remembrance. You're remembering who you are, not a small, fearful being trying to survive, but a conscious soul aligned with divine order. You whisper to yourself, I am light. I am peace. I am protected. The air shimmers. The words are more than affirmations, they're frequencies. Every syllable radiates power, merging with Michael's energy and amplifying the field around you. He continues, you've built many doors in your life, some for safety, some out of fear, some out of habit. But tonight, you are learning that not every door is meant to open. The ones built by fear lead nowhere. The ones built by love lead to expansion. Those words hit you deeply. You think about the moments when you opened doors too quickly, when you said yes out of guilt, or fear of missing something, or the hope that someone else might bring you peace. You understand now that every rushed decision was just an attempt to find what you already had inside. Peace does not knock, Michael says softly. It waits quietly for your recognition. You smile faintly because you feel that truth in your bones. Peace isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. It simply is. And when you are quiet enough, you can feel it everywhere in your breath, your heartbeat, the stillness between thoughts. Now you can sense something at the edge of your awareness. Maybe it's that symbolic knock Michael mentioned. But this time, it doesn't trigger fear. You feel curiosity instead, even compassion. You don't rush to open the door. You simply acknowledge that it's there. You realize that not every knock is an invitation. Some are reminders. Michael's sword glows brighter, and he lowers it gently to the ground, anchoring its light into the earth. You see, he says, you are not here to fight darkness. You are here to witness it until it dissolves. Darkness cannot survive under the gaze of truth. You can feel that gaze within yourself, now steady, unwavering, compassionate. It's not harsh, it's loving. It sees through illusion without judgment. This is the essence of Archangel Michael's protection, awareness wrapped in love. The blue light shifts to a deeper tone, swirling with golden sparks. It's alive in energy that moves with intelligence, responding to your calm. You realize that the more peaceful you become, the stronger the shield grows. It isn't built from tension or defense, but from alignment. Michael continues, true strength is quiet. It doesn't need to prove itself. You are strong now because you have chosen stillness over reaction. You've chosen understanding over fear. That is how angels move through the world with awareness so pure that nothing false can approach. You breathe again, slowly and deeply. You feel that awareness filling every part of you. The door that once seemed frightening is now just a symbol, no longer a threat, just a threshold. And you know that when the time is right, you'll open it not from fear, but from peace. Michael steps closer, his wings nearly touching you. You feel warmth spread through your body, dissolving every last trace of tension. He whispers, the knock was never outside. It was your higher self asking to be let in. Those words send a wave of recognition through you. You understand. All this time, the fear you thought came from outside was simply your own awakening trying to reach you. You had mistaken transformation for danger, change for threat. But now you see, it was your soul knocking all along. You close your eyes and place your hand on your heart. You whisper back to that inner voice, I am ready. You may enter. The moment you say it, the energy shifts completely. The door, both literal and symbolic, opens, not into darkness, but into radiant golden light. The air fills with warmth, like sunlight breaking through clouds after a long storm. You feel safe, open, whole. Michael's voice fills the space one last time for this moment. You have remembered who you are. You are no longer waiting for light. You are living as it. When the world knocks in confusion, you will answer in peace. When fear whispers, you will smile. When others lose balance, your calm will remind them of heaven. The blue and gold light swirls upward, blending into a vast spiral above you. The room brightens, the peace deepens. And in that brilliance, you understand something profound. Protection was never about keeping things out. It was about keeping love in. You breathe in one final time, and as you exhale, the light settles into you. It becomes part of your aura, your cells, your consciousness. You are glowing softly, now unafraid, unshaken, awake. You whisper the final affirmation of this moment. I am peace. I am protected. I am aware. Only love may enter my space. The energy settles into complete stillness. The knocking has stopped, not because something left, but because everything has harmonized. And as the night grows quiet again, you realize that you no longer need to guard the door. You are the door open to light, close to fear, and perfectly aligned with the calm, eternal rhythm of heaven. The light continues to glow all around you, soft and steady, until the whole room feels weightless suspended between heaven and earth. The air hums gently, like the sound of a great heart beating far away, yet inside you at the same time. Archangel Michael's presence feels immense now, yet intimate, close enough that you could almost reach out and touch the air and feel his energy move beneath your hand. He speaks again, his voice calm but resonant with timeless wisdom. What you feel right now is not new. This peace has always been within you. You have simply remembered how to see it. His words are like a sunrise in your soul. You realize that the light filling your home, your body, your mind, it isn't arriving from somewhere else. It's radiating outward from you. You are no longer waiting for protection to come. You are living as protection itself. Michael's wings stretch wide, filling the edges of your awareness. Each feather seems to shimmer with sacred fire, but the flames don't burn, they cleanse. He says, this is how divine awareness feels. Calm, clear, and unstoppable. When you live from this place, no shadow can stay near you, for it has nowhere to hide. You take a deep breath. The moment feels eternal. It's as if the entire night has paused to witness your awakening. The knocking, the fear, the uncertainty, all of it feels distant now, almost like a dream that faded as morning light crept through the curtains. You understand that the door Michael spoke of was never physical. It was the threshold between your old self and the one who stands here now. He steps closer, his light softening into something deeply human and warm. Do you see now? He asks. Every test, every fear, every dark night of the soul was preparing you for this exact awareness. You were never in danger. You are being refined. Those words land with quiet power. You remember the countless times you felt lost, misunderstood, or alone. The nights when you prayed for a sign, any sign, that things would make sense. And now, standing here in this luminous peace, you understand they were never random. They were all part of your training. Each struggle was a lesson in trust, each delay a chance to deepen your faith. Michael raises his sword once more, but this time it is not for battle. The blade gleams with a brilliant blue fire, yet it feels like compassion itself. This sword, he says, cuts through illusion. It doesn't destroy, it reveals. He lifts it to your forehead, and when the light touches your skin, it feels like clarity itself pouring into you. Thoughts quiet. The inner noise dissolves. In its place, only stillness remains, stillness filled with understanding. You hear him again. From this moment forward, you will never confuse fear with intuition. You will feel the difference instantly. Fear pushes. Intuition flows. Fear contracts. Truth expands. You breathe in deeply, letting those distinctions root themselves in your awareness. You know he's right. You can already feel how peaceful intuition feels compared to the restless edge of fear. Michael continues, every time you feel confusion, return to this silence. Every time the world grows loud, remember this stillness. The door of awareness never closes once it has been opened. You look around your room, it seems brighter, more alive. Even the ordinary things, the walls, the window, the shadows, carry a softness, a sense of being touched by grace. You realize you are seeing through different eyes now, eyes cleansed by presence. The world hasn't changed, but your vision has. Michael smiles. His wings fold slowly, reverently, as if sealing this sacred space. You've learned the lesson, he says. The door does not need to be guarded anymore. You have become the light that guards it. You close your eyes, and in the darkness behind your eyelids, you see movement swirls of gold and blue, like galaxies in motion. You realize this energy isn't outside you. It's your aura, your field, your divine essence expanding beyond the walls of your home. It stretches out farther and farther, touching other lights, other hearts, connecting through unseen threads. Michael whispers, every soul that chooses awareness strengthens the light of all creation. When you awaken, you help the world awaken. That truth fills you with warmth, so pure it brings tears to your eyes. You understand now that this moment isn't just personal, it's collective. Your calm becomes a ripple of peace that touches everyone you meet, even those who will never know your name. Your awareness becomes a quiet prayer that helps balance the entire planet. Michael looks at you with kindness that feels infinite. You have nothing to fear, he says softly. Not tonight, not ever. You are surrounded by angels, not because you are fragile, but because you are powerful. You feel your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of that truth. Every pulse feels like light expanding outward. Every breath feels like a prayer answered. He continues, remember, the tests will come again, but they will no longer feel like storms. They will feel like waves, and you will surf them with grace. You will recognize them as opportunities to return to peace faster each time. You smile, knowing exactly what he means. Challenges will still arise, but they no longer scare you. You've seen what lies beyond them light, always light. Now, Michael steps back slightly, his form beginning to shimmer with transparency, like starlight dissolving into the atmosphere. My work here tonight is done, he says, but my presence never leaves. When you call, I answer. When you breathe in peace, I am there. You feel gratitude flood your entire being. Your hands tingle with energy. Your heart feels open and wide. You bow your head, not in submission, but in reverence. Thank you, you whisper, for reminding me who I am. A faint sound fills the air, a resonance, like a chord struck by an invisible hand. It vibrates through you, gentle yet infinite. You realize it's the frequency of divine truth, the hum of love that underlies all creation. Michael's voice comes one last time, soft as a whisper, yet filling every atom of space. When midnight comes, you will not fear the knock, because what you thought was coming to you has always been coming from you, your higher self-seeking reunion. The door was never the threat. It was the threshold to awakening. The words wrap around you like silk. Your eyes open, and you find yourself smiling. The door, real or symbolic, still stands where it always did, but it no longer holds mystery. It is simply part of the light now. You breathe one final, intentional breath. As you exhale, you feel the energy settle around you like a protective embrace. The blue and golden light fades softly into your aura, integrating completely. The night outside is quiet. Everything feels complete. You whisper into the silence, I am light, I am peace, I am free. And then you feel it, the energy shift, subtle but profound. The house feels different. The world feels different. You feel different. You've crossed the threshold. You've become the guardian of your own peace. Michael's presence lingers for a heartbeat more, then merges completely with the light inside you. His final words echo faintly, carried on the wind. Walk in awareness, and no door will ever frighten you again. Because wherever awareness stands, heaven stands with it. And so you stand calm, steady, radiant, watching the night transform into peace. The door, once a symbol of fear, now glows gently with light, and in that light you finally understand. You are never waiting for protection to arrive. You were the protection all along.